Hello and welcome to the Malika Writes channel. My name is Malika Writes, and today I will be talking about a comment that was left on my Modern Masculinity in Crisis video. Now, this comment showed that the person who left it felt a lot of displeasure towards this video. It's one that has been very popular. A lot of the viewers on my channel have liked that particular video, amongst others, and but this viewer did not, and I think it would be beneficial for me to sort of address the main point that they were making, which is that they do not see why people who are not men should try to explain what it's like to be a man. And to some extent, I understand where they are coming from. It is very difficult for you to explain to someone who is living an experience what they are experiencing. And it can come across as patronizing. And I definitely understand that, and I sympathize with that sentiment. However, masculinity is something that we can categorize. It is something that we can sort of quantify, sort of study. There are studies of, I know that everyone has a bad rep about gender studies, but we can study what makes up these concepts of masculinity and femininity. So when I talk about these concepts, I'm not trying to tell men how to be men, in the sense that I'm not trying to give you a sort of, if you do this, you will be the most masculine of men and your life will be all right and everything you do will be great. I'm not giving you a sort of how to do guide. So that is kind of where I'm coming from. I'm not trying to be a life coach guru to men that will give them a sort of guide on how to go through life. However, the concepts of masculinity and femininity and what we find in literature can be extremely helpful to some men, and it has been. These videos have been encouraging. I've gotten a lot of comments that have told me that these videos are very encouraging, and that is perhaps some of the most positive comments I've gotten, and I really appreciate them. So if you feel as if I'm being patronizing and I'm trying to dictate how masculinity should be, of course I'm not trying to do that. I am a woman. I've never known what it's like to be a man. I don't especially want to. I like being a woman. And so I'm not trying to tell you how to be a man. I'm not trying to dictate your experience to you. I am basically reading about these things. And after I finish reading about those concepts, I bring them to my audience and we have discussions about them. That's really what this channel is about. So no, I am not trying to tell men about their experience as men. I offer helpful tips that come out of literature. So in actual fact, if you think something I'm saying is wrong or my interpretation of the texts that I bring forward are wrong, then we can have a discussion. But the point of these videos is not to be some sort of life guru. If you learn something and apply it to your life as a result, brilliant, great. I do think that literature should be applicable to life, but that's not the main point of the video. I apologize if you thought it was. Now, I may use historical examples, real life examples, talk about issues that are actually taking place in our current times to illustrate a point. So I do understand that at times it can look like I'm giving life guru sort of advice in videos where I talk about the importance of having an ethos. I do think that it can be mistaken that I'm trying to almost teach people how to live life. I do think that literature has lessons to teach us, and I think it's important for us to be able to extract things that are useful from literature. But the main point is to understand literature a bit better. And if we can apply certain things from it into our actual lives, best. That is what I think is best. Blah, I literally lost my ability to speak just then, but that's basically all I have to say on this topic. I do not doubt that I will get similar comments in the future, but I think I will just direct you to this one so that you may see my stance and I don't have to be so repetitive. But thank you anyway for watching. I hope that the person who left that comment will see this video and hopefully some things will be cleared up. Thank you very much for watching. This has been the Malika Writes channel.